Yo! Hello. You can hear me? Everything's good? Great. Let's go. Let's go gamble. It's another great day. It's just every day is a great day to gamble, really. I feel like. Let's get the stream all set, man. Let's get the stream under wraps. All right. I have booked a few winning sessions in a row now. So this is very good. The thing is, damn, what is my thumbnail? Oh no, if I were a thumbnail, what would I be? Huh. I don't think I have a thumbnail. This is a disaster. All right. Thumbnail. It kind of matters. Let's just take a screenshot. Have a great time. Let's do this and this and limp here. All right. Do you want to save changes? I would like to save my changes. Great. What do I want to do here? I like how the table is like, I like this a lot. Oh my god, it's red now. I guess I'll just fold. I don't know. I was kind of torn on what to do. I guess I'll just fold and move on with my life. Okay. Oh, we have a pretty good hand, but I didn't add on. I've booked a few winning sessions now, which is lovely on this site. And now, not really sure what to do. I think we could go really polar. But we have a cold call, and I have the nut flush draw. So what matters is now let's bet some dollars in here and see what happens. I think we can go, I don't really know like the sizing when it's multi-way like this. Yeah, multi-table is here. The downloadable client is here. All the things that we've been wanting, most of the things we've been wanting are now here, which is just lovely. The issue that I'm running into is that I don't know how to play this hand. I think given the SPR, we can just check and see a free card. But another thing I don't know what to do is, yeah, okay, maybe we run into tens, please. Have tens. The other thing I don't know what to do is how to stream the multi-table. All right, have tens. Have tens. Nines is the same. All right, I'll suck out here. The issue is that I don't know how to stream multi-table in a way that's pretty cool for the viewer. Another thing is that I need to find a way. Gary, what's up, dude? Another thing I need to do is find a way. Is also just find a table to play as well. So I'm actively looking for a second table to play. And then somehow feature it on the stream. My current setup isn't very good for this. Current stream setup. So I would need to pretty much deconstruct, kind of deconstruct it all. But have no fear. I will figure it out. But thanks for tuning in, guys. What's up, bros? You guys, it's pretty late. I didn't know if like streaming at this time was a good idea, but here we are. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining. Thanks for spending your, what day is today? Friday night? It's Wednesday night? Fold. Thanks for spending your Wednesday night with me, playing some 2-4-8 friendly stakes. Oh wow, this is a big all-in. Oh my god, holy moly, that is a large all-in. Yeah, I'm just trying to like kind of find a table that is conducive to, that's good for me to play. This will take it down. I don't think this is Alex Botez, for what it's worth. You also can't see my cursor, which is a problem. So let's see. This table looks like whatever. I guess we could technically hop into it, but I don't really want to. I'm trying to be smarter with my table selection. I'm doing a 10,000 hand challenge, so I need to win. And I'm streaming it all. I'm streaming some of it. I'm playing a lot off stream. I'm gonna record this for another video, but for those wondering, I'm playing on Club WPT Gold. If you're from the US, you can play. If you're from the 46 states that this is allowed in, so for the most part, newest online site in the US. They just launched multi-table today, finally. For the entire time, for the last like 3 months, we were only able to single table, and it has been a painful existence. But now we can multi-table, so who am I to just table select 248? But here I am playing against all the grinders at 248. All right, I think this is a fine table. Let's hop in. Multi-table is on. I have a second table up. Now you're just gonna have to wait. I'm gonna try with 2 tables max for now, but you're gonna have to figure out how the fuck do I duplicate this. All right. I am actually going to play a hand on the second table that you can't see, which is really annoying. I mean, I guess you could kind of see it. All right, this is going to be annoying, but we will. You're going to have to give me a second here. You can look at this, but I need to do this. I need to go to window capture, gold 2. All right, I'm playing a 3-bet pot, and you guys can't see it, which is really annoying, which is the whole point. Window, no, yes. I guess I'll do that. Don't know if I like just calling here. All right, perfect. I got it all set up because I'm an adult and I know how to set up streams. I probably should just check raise this, if I'm being quite honest with you. Yeah, I don't like how I played this hand. All right, gonna lose some here, top up more. All right, we got 2 tables officially set up for success. Now the issue, or the thing I need to get better at, is being able to showcase all the action. I want to make this perfect. I want to showcase the action, and we're going to try. All right, now I can get through this 10K hand challenge at least twice as fast. I cannot tell you how many hours I've played single tabling, and okay, we will go with 44. 44 seems like an accurate, good number. Obviously could have just called 2, but kind of want to squeeze here. Seems kind of reasonable to do it. All right, let's look at the chat. Thanks for tuning in, guys. What am I doing up so late? I was in LA, but now I'm in Vegas. Both are in the same time zone, so not like extensive travels. What the fuck? I wish there was a diamond. We could just jam, but I don't have a good hand to jam. Oh my god. So if I don't jam, I can just check. I don't really know. My hand kind of wants to barrel off. We could bet this size. We could bet smaller. We could. I so just wanted to stick it in there. I think this is just where I die. I mean, I could be wrong here, and I could just be playing this completely off. But I just feel like this is a pretty good spot to just die, I guess. If we die, we die. If you have like a good hand, then you have a good hand. I mean, congratulations. We're gonna bluff it off. Gonna need you to find a fold, please, Disco. It's a pretty large pot. It's gonna be a 2K pot if you call. I would love for you to fold. How do we force them to fold? Fold! Please fold! 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 Fuck! Dude, fuck off. I guess I just jam on the flop and it's fine. I don't want to jam on the flop, man. And here we chop. Annoying. I don't want to track that one. Now that hand is for sure. How the fuck do you just... how do you call? So annoying, man. Oh my god, I don't like multi-table at all. I don't like multi... So that clip is going to be probably in the video, I would imagine. It's so annoying. Oh, that's so annoying, man. What do we have? What am I showing you guys now? I'm involved in this pot here. Wow, that's a pretty good turn. Pot behind. This seems like out of all the things we wanted to see, a fine one to stick it in. So we will just go in for pot. Seems crazy. It's a really big bet. I'm just betting pot on an ace. Where I definitely could be losing, but now when he's tanking, he's not going to call when I have it, right? This is what happens, dude. Whenever I have value, everyone folds. I don't understand. How does this happen? Why am I so bad? Why am I so bad? Why am I so bad at this game? It's painful to bluff it all off. Bluffed off like 800 bucks. I'm down like 800. I was on such a sick... I literally just spoke into existence, I feel like. I literally just started off the stream saying, hey guys, I'm like on quite the heater online here. You know, like they definitely don't swing a bunch all the time. Man, oh man. I feel so bad about that hand. I mean, you made a great call. I don't really know. But, you know, if people are calling nines, there's some merit to say, why even bluff at all? I'm 2,800 hands through this challenge. I was doing fine. But every single big bluff that gets called like this is a huge detriment to the challenge. Peyton asks, approximately how long will it take for the free 10 credits? Everyone will get 10 free sweep coins at the end of the month. I'm doing a promo, so if you're new to what this site is, I'm playing Club WBT Gold, newest online site in America. If you use code Rampage and you make a purchase for the first time in the month of May, all month, I'm going to give you a free 10 sweep coins at the end of the month. So I'm just going to tell WPT to just give the 10 all at once. Well, if you guys all want to get free money, you are free to hop in and play with me anytime. Anytime. You guys are all free to hop in. So this is also fair, you know. If my name's Rampunts, why bluff at all? So we're down 800 in the hole. Low jack. And let's isolate the fish here. Let's go see a 7. Shall we? All right. No 7. Queen is not amazing to see. But seems silly to fold now. Seems very reasonable to fold now. All right. Damn it. How do we add more? The top-ups are never ending today. Oh my goodness. How much could we lose? Jack. I'm glad I can give you guys hope, Doug. That is really what I'm here for, is to... Oh, you guys can see my cursor. Okay, that's nice. Can you see my cursor on the other table? You guys can... Okay, sick. You guys can see my cursor. Lovely. All right, that makes it like a much better viewing experience, I feel like. Okay, how about a flop? Okay. Pod Cinema wants to play 1,000 US for charity. I think I've given enough to charity to everyone else playing. We will check. I feel compelled to call with ace high. Surely could have better than this, but huh. Huh. When it rains, it pours. Why did I talk about me winning the past couple times? Huh. Oh my goodness. What the hell is happening? How am I this bad at poker? How am I still this bad at poker? Actually insane. How did it get this bad? What? How did it get this bad? God. How did I get this bad? Rami, it is, man, really fucked up the King 9 hand. It's so bad. What's up, Kelson? Rami, sweep coins is the currency on the site. So you can redeem the sweep coins for a 1-to-1 conversion to USD. If I use your code, will you Venmo me $10 to play with? If you use my code, I'll just give you $10 into your account at the end of the month. How about that? That is the deal I'm offering. Man, I just came so cocky. I've booked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 straight winning sessions. And oh my God, I have quite the hole to climb out of today. How is this going to happen? It could start with ace king. It could certainly start with ace king. But, oh my goodness. I want to book 7 wins in a row. It would just feel really, really good from just a morale perspective. Okay, let's see a flop here. It seems like my time has run dry. Don't know how, but it just seems like it has. I'm not sure the correct way to play this hand anymore. I imagine that we could just be bluffing some. But I think we should just probably start bluffing with this hand. Ace high is so weak. It actually makes a lot of sense to start bluffing. And then he goes 2x pot or something. He goes for a big bet. Okay, this tells me that maybe bluffing would have been a bad idea. Which strip club was Charity working at? Okay, we are getting targeted because we're just going to be losing. All right. Ay. This is not an amazing board. And he goes really big, which makes me really dislike what's happening here. So I'll just let it go. I am in some shit. I am in some real shit. Six wins equals time to punt. You know, quads aren't hard to get paid if you're playing against me. Jesus. What a disaster. I need THC. You're right, Caden. Damn it. I actually should have had it. Damn it. I don't have any on me. But I should just go outside. Go to the store and then I'll come back. What if I just left the stream running? I leave my house because cannabis stores are open like for forever, it seems like. Like dispensaries are open for forever. I mean, these close at 2 a.m. That's pretty cool. Sweet. Some are open for a while. I mean, it would make sense. I think I need to lock in. The best way to lock in is I need to, I need to have some weed in me. So how do I claw out of this like $800 hole, I guess, is kind of what I'm on right now. It's going to be quite the comeback today. I'm going to need it. Why did I not play the $1 million game? It's because I don't have $1 million. That's the reason why. I really tried hard. It wasn't for a lack of trying. I definitely tried hard. I guess I'll just call. I really tried. Oh my God. Oh wow. You guys don't see it. You guys don't see it because I'm a bad streamer. Look at this flop. Open, call. And I need to be better at... Oh my god, he bets massive too. Oh my god, there's a jam. What the hell is happening? I mean, everything I do is strong, right? So I will click. Let's try a click and see what happens. All right. This is how I get it back, or I'm down 1,600 on the day. Come on. Come on. Hold. Oh, I kind of win. Oh, I kind of win. All of that could have been mine here. Oh, that was so unfortunate. Oh, that could have been it. This could have been the one. That could have been the one. That would have been so cool. How does Queen Jack win, man? The most unlikely hand. Ay. 8119. Oh, that was a massive pot too. Man. A7, B, Queen Jack. Oh, it would have been so nice. I could have been all the way back. It could have been even from my mistakes. Ay. We're getting some interesting hands today, though, at least. So that's good for the video I'm recording for. Oh my god. I mean, at least I won the side pot, so I make like a little bit. But man, I really wanted to profit all of it. I mean, sure, he tripled up from like $200, but I definitely could have had all of it or something. That would have been so cool. That would have been so cool. I wanted to play this hand. All right, I'll just be like somewhat disciplined. Oh man, I definitely, oh, you guys didn't see it. I would have flopped trips with a garbage hand. So close. So close. Yeah, I'm kind of over drinking. Siege. I'm definitely over drinking, which is unfortunate because I have to... My buddy has a bachelor party this weekend in Vegas here, which will probably require a lot of drinking. And I really haven't drinking a whole lot this year. So I'm probably going to die. It's probably what's going to happen. Is that I'm going to consume more alcohol than I should. And normal things will happen. But if it were up to me, I would love to just drink more THC. Consume THC via drinks is my ideal route. Very chill, just laid back, just spit all over my laptop or computer here. That was kind of gross. That I was, Caden. That I was. How the fuck did we play a pot this big with fours? You guys didn't see it. I need to show you this hand. How the... Dude, I'm really bad at keeping track of what table is being shown. How the fuck... He 3-bet fours on the button and then jams and then loses. How the hell did that pot happen? Ay. Let's get it back. Let's get it all back right here. So I think we're going to go with a big size on this flop. Oh, man. why don't you have something good? I gotta climb out of the hole somehow. I am probably, if according to my math, which is never really a huge strong suit of mine, I am about $500 in the hole now. I could have won it all. I could have had all of this and I'm even, or probably up. But I will not complain too much. Hank says, heard you play RuneScape. You play retail or old school? I've only played old school, which reminds me, dude, I really... Oh, wow, he's tilted. Right? No, he has ace king. Okay, that's reasonable. Wow. This guy is swinging. Really swinging. Really swinging here. I've only played old school. Oh, he's tilted. Oh, this guy is so tilted. He's just all in. Oh. What exactly is multi-table? It means you can play multiple tables at once. So I'm playing 2 tables right now. Oh my god, he gets called by queen. Oh my goodness. Oh! He's back. Oh, he's back. You found a way to, you know, the good old Jack 6. You know what they say. Just rip it in and pray. Wow, Jaffe has, this guy has lost his marbles. Probably not super tilted anymore, to be fair, but let's find a deuce. Can we hit another set? Okay, it's just way too greedy. Multi-table just means you can play multiple tables. Kind of what that means. So you can play up to 4 cash game tables at once. I'm currently got 2 up because I think playing any more is like too distracting, especially while streaming. What I do really want to do though is play RuneScape right now on the side. That sounds like a blast. I don't know what's going on with this like thing. I don't know why it keeps like refreshing or something. I think we'll probably peel this one. Just why not? Seems like a good decision. I think weed is a performance enhancing drug for sure, Vincenzo. Adrian, what's up, dude? Welcome. Peter had aces versus kings versus queen jack today and lost on queen jack 4-4. That is not super fun, I must say. Huh. This is an okay flop. Kind of torn. I think our hand is okay to check. Don't they have TCH infused seltzers now? They do. It's just like not super easy to consume anywhere. So he bets a quarter pot. What is that? Not gonna be folding a 5 versus this size, that's for sure. Wow, Jaffe's all in again. We have queen jack versus ace queen on the other table. I just had to showcase this. And Jaffe's dead. That is an 800 big blind pot. 800 big blind pot is or maybe that wasn't maybe it was a $1,600 pot. That's insane. I will just fold here. Doesn't seem like he's gonna be bluffing too much. Annoying. The blinds are 2, 4, 8. You can see on the top right here. Or you can't see it here. Sorry. You're on here. But I like playing in big blinds. I'll occasionally switch back to sweep coins to like see the dollar amounts, but I really don't operate well looking at big blinds, to be honest with you. I have no idea how to like calculate anything. I would love to play RuneScape right now. Old school for the win, 100%. I've been working on my defense. So such a boring thing to say on RuneScape. I've been grinding my defense against Minotaurs because I'm a free to play player. So I only play for nostalgia, and the time I played, I mean, this is kind of annoying. I mean, he's so short. Can't really play this versus short stack, I don't think. Maybe whatever. Just but I could talk about RuneScape for forever. I'll go on RuneScape rants. My least favorite skill. What are the skills? I guess it's like if it were the members. I haven't actually played that much members, but I hate rune crafting. It's just like the most. That's my least favorite skill. What are you guys? I love how now we're starting a conversation about RuneScape in the chat. This is great. This is all I care about. This is amazing. Yes, more people that love RuneScape. I guess rune crafting, so pointless. So absolutely pointless. I grinded crafting recently. When I say recent, like maybe 2 years ago, I went on like a crafting bender because I needed to make some GC, some gold coins. Oh, different kind of gold coins. The gold coins. That's funny. This site obviously has gold coins. I loved crafting. That was a good money maker. But like if I had to choose all of the skills that I enjoy the most, man, I love me some good old wood cutting, man. I love it so much. It's just so nostalgic because when I played when I was like 9 years old, I would grind wood cutting. It would increase my XP and I would be able to sell it, or I just increase the fire making skill. Dude, I loved it. Because then you were able to just sell the logs for money. I think like maple logs sold for a good amount. And then when you get high enough, you can grind the yew logs. Kind of want to 3-bet this one. Kind of don't. Kind of in between. Kind of all the same to me, really. This is a pretty good flop, I must say. Microdosing shrooms. I haven't dabbled too deep into shrooms. I've taken it a few times. And I've had some good trips and one really bad trip. One pretty bad trip, I must say. I think all the splashers are gone, aka Jaffe. I think he's done. Done splashing. But I will be jacking it up here. That's for sure. I also have a pretty... Let's look at this hand too. I have some things happening. For sure. Aha! 2-pair. Flush draw. It goes check, check. We're just going to lead here. I could probably go bigger. I mean, I can just do whatever. Holy shit. I get 4-bet by this guy. What is happening? Guess we're gonna see a flop, and we see queen high with 1 SPR, so whatever. Hopefully he doesn't have aces and kings, but we're gonna be all in there. We've got, wow, he doesn't bet. Okay, that pot's nothing. It goes check check here on the flop, which I don't really understand. I probably could just jam it. I don't even, what the hell is happening in this hand? Ay, ay, ay. It smells like ace king. It smells like ace king. But my hand just has to check. And then we win versus ace king. Yeah. That's fine by me. Don't think I was able to really extract any more on this board, on that board at all. Surprising that he just checked the ace king with very little SPR. All right, well, we'll take it. I'll take the pot. I'll take it. I'll win a 4-bet pot via suck out, pretty much, is what it is. Dude, Hank, you maxed your iron? I'm in the middle of my... You maxed an Iron Man. God. I'm in the middle of playing my Iron Man. I started it like 2 years ago. It was after I grinded the crafting, and then my buddy hit me up about starting hardcore Iron Man, and now I'm just in the free-to-play trenches, making sure I don't die, because I can't do anything. Can't use the GC. So I'm just grinding in the dungeon, killing minotaurs with 60 defense or something. Siege has done a lot of rune crafting. Dude, like, you need members to do rune crafting, right? And it's also like, you need members because you need a teleport, and then it's like really costly, and then you don't really make that much GC or whatever. It's just like so much running back and forth as a free-to-play player that I just completely hate it, because I can't run, or I can't teleport, and I don't have like running potions or whatever. It's a disaster. Slayer is fun. Yeah, Slayer is super fun. Dude, the thing is, I don't know what's wrong with me. So when I grinded RuneScape, I was 9, and I grinded for the full year. And when I tell you I no-lifed it hard, I no-lifed it hard. Because I only played it for 1 year, and I got free to play my account from normal to like maxing out a lot of things. I maxed out defense, attack, woodcutting, so many skills I maxed out from free to play grinding. So I spent infinite hours, and then I begged my parents to get me membership for a month, or maybe for a year. I think for a month, for Christmas. And then the moment I got membership, I pretty much just stopped, which is insane. I guess I just have the best hand a lot. I just don't really know what hand calls. But whatever. I think I have a lot of bluffs. I probably should have already bluffed the turn, which is my fault. I kind of was just talking about the nostalgia of RuneScape, so oh well. Kind of messed up this hand. I don't like how I played any part of it. But then, yeah, I got membership after grinding for a year, and then I just kind of fell out of love with the game. I guess I burnt myself out after like grinding infinite hours for 1 year. The 2 people I wanted to play pots with on this table are no longer here, which doesn't make this super attractive. But what makes this okay is that I think I'm really close to even on the day for the stream, which is pretty impressive. I am using one account, and we're multi-tabling, so I've got 2 tables up, hence the title of this stream. The multi-table is here. I'm on delay. I'm on a 3-minute delay. I need to use the bathroom. Oh my god. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to go to the bathroom again. I'm going to get PTSD, because every time I go, I time out of like ace, king suited, or kings, or something insane. So, but I really want to go. What is this hand? Wow. Limp, raise, 3-bet, back 3-bet. That is a dirty, dirty move. Potamonophobia. Potamophobia. I've been saying it wrong the whole time. That is a dirty, dirty little under limp, over limp. Damn it, it's GP. You're right. I thought it was GC, gold coins. How is it GP? What does that even mean? What does GP stand for then? Gold points? Gold pieces. Oh. Oh, I swore. I think I just have WPT stuff in my brain. Can't get it out. Couldn't 100% fully switch out of the WPT shilling. All right. This is a hand. Guardians of the Rift. It's like Winter Toad, but for rune crafting. No, it's a free skill. Mems. Wait, what are you saying? What's a free skill and free to play? Dude, Hank, I don't know what happened. I think this is impossible, I assume. But so I used to grind my OG account, and I imagine it's not retrievable at all. But I just want to see my stats for my OG account, but I can't look it up in any way at all. Does anyone know like how to do this? Does anyone know how to recover the stats of an old account? Because when I go to leaderboards, it's not there. I know what my username is, but it's not there anymore. My username was Ethan62 or Ethan space 62, Ethan underscore 62. And it's just not there anymore, and I'm kind of sad. So I wish you guys, that was like my username that I played for like a year, pretty much. It was my OG one where it was Prime RuneScape, and I made some friends online. I still remember one specific friend I had on RuneScape because I was young. I was 9. But it was like very wholesome and innocent, where I just like met some random guy or girl, who knows. And we would just like log in and play with each other online all the time. Just internet bonds are unlike any other, really. Siege tried to PK once. Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough world out there. There's a lot of poker players that play RuneScape. I've made a lot of friends, and met a lot of people that play RuneScape, and a lot of them did it like the sharp way, where they would love PKing, or you can like get lured. So I've heard of these guys that used to lure people into the wildy, and GG's. That's a tough hand to run into, man. To lure people into the wildy and then just kill them, which is just like pretty hilarious thinking about it. Or people used to like gamble at the fighting arena or PvP arena and then make GP that way. But yeah, I would love to know if it's possible to recover, or at least just see the stats of my old account. For some reason, it just got wiped out. Maybe it was like a login thing or inactivity thing, because I literally didn't log into RuneScape until I was college again. Oh my god. From 9 to when I was like 18, it was like 9 years. Literally 8 years that I didn't log into this account. Aiden, do you think you'll ever be all in for million stream at the Hustler Casino? I have done it before. Will I do it again? I hope so in the future. Maybe I'll be all in and actually have a good hand and want to get called for once. That would be a really good change of pace. That would be a really, really good change of pace. All right. Cutoff versus hijack. Well, here we are. Don't think I need to go super big. I think we'll just do that. And I wish I had aces. It's really what I wished. I believe this is going to be a pretty good board. And let's hope he has King Jack. All right, he's not going to have King Jack. Dear God. Is this a good hand to bluff it all off with? I don't necessarily think so. If I had Ace King, I might jam. Has at least equity. What the hell is happening now? Does he have Ace King? What am I supposed to do? Do I bluff it off again? God, I have to bluff it off again. Please have like Queen Jack here and fold. I don't know, man. It makes a lot of sense to credibly rep Ace King. If you make a good call, you make a good call. This one I'm not that upset about if I lose here. I'm definitely not upset if I get called here. Why do I always have to be bluffing, though? Why can't it just be like, nice, I get it through? Why can't I just have a good hand? You know? Why do I have to bluff every single hand today? That was a really good river. I mean, I guess you could just have like 9s and jacks and those other hands. That doesn't feel amazing. But 8168 is the hand I'll take a note of at least. 8. What the hell was the number? 8168. 8168. We're getting 3-bet. And we're going to see a flop. All right. What hand number is 8168? 2855. I've played almost 2,800 hands now. Wow, that's a big bet, isn't it? Chunky bet, and I will at least see a turn card. OG account would be in RS3, not OS RuneScape. Oh. Oh, you're right. But how do I look at my stats? My account was Ethan space 62 or Ethan underscore 62. That used to be my OG favorite number. All right, I think this is a really good river card where he can't really be betting this much. This is a really good river card for me. So I would love to see this go check, check. And whether I win or lose is whatever. All right. Nice. Wow, that was actually a pretty good card to potentially bluff on with ace 5. That's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet to win there. Could have bet again, but seems really whatever with ace 8. Shu lost a lot gambling on old school RuneScape. Couldn't find you also. That account might have gotten hacked and botted, then banned. Ah. Is that what happens? Damn it. That's what happens when I'm like 9 years old. I literally know exactly what my... I know exactly what my username and password is. I don't know what email I might have associated with it. But I know exactly what my username and password is, and that's a shame. Okay, so yeah, this account is dead. Thanks for looking it up, Hank. I tried looking it up too. It was terrible. New skilling boss and mems makes runecrafting way easier, like fire making back in 2017 when they released Winter Toad. I don't know what those words mean. 2017 was not when I played RuneScape, let me tell you. But I do like, dude, what I do love watching, I need to find this video. I wish I could, oh, I might, I've watched a lot of like RuneScape documentaries. I want to look this up. Specifically about like the massacre of something. OS RuneScape massacre. The Falador massacre. That I've watched the hour-long documentary many times. It's actually sick. That storyline is so cool. I'm on the app. Yes, the app exists. The app just got launched today, so I'm multi-tabling. So I'm playing 1 and 2 tables now. So this is the second table. This is the first table I'm playing. Multi-table is finally back, and you have to. The only way you can play multi-table is by accessing and downloading the app, which you can just log into the site, and then there's a direct link to download. All right. Jax goes down in flames. That's why no one likes this hand. Am I currently up or down in overall winnings at this point in life? I am surprisingly still up. I can kind of just do either or. All right. Well, I was too late to random, so whatever. I'm surprisingly up. I'm up more than I thought I would be up, and I'm up. I don't know if anyone wants me to say the name. Am I planning on making an app? Well, this is an app. This is the app, and I'm playing the app, and this is a very good hand to play on the button here with a pretty deep SPR. We're going to take a shot and gamble for sure. I think this is a good spot to gamble here for 150 bucks. With the 5-6 suited, it's not going to be dominated much from this squeezing. Wow, and then this guy calls. Very annoying to go multi-way here. And I guess my decision point really relies on the size. I think Shark's just, oh wow, he was tiny, which is pretty cool to see. I have a pretty easy decision on a call. All right, Shark just snap folds. Now, this is not really the best turn card to see. And I would love to see a check, personally. All right, I think now we just have a pretty clear fold. All right. I'm up. I'm up like $1 million in poker. I was up way more, obviously. All right, that was a bad. I lost like 60 bigs this hand somehow. What's just 60 bigs? 30 times $300 or something like that. That was not amazing. Not 300. It's like 400. I lost a lot of big blinds there. It's kind of annoying. They got me good. Retail, RuneScape page, community, high scores if you want to try yourself. No, I think I'm dead. I've already tried looking. I tried looking like when I first got into it again and I couldn't find it. It's pretty sad. I think I'm going to raise this hand. If I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys. We're going to raise this hand. Shit got hacked when I was finally able to cut magic trees. Ah, okay. So a lot of accounts seems like they just got hacked, which is sad. It's kind of sad to know that someone out there just stole all my hard-earned GP. I can kind of go either way. I think I can just start with a check. I'm not going to have any sevens. The hand doesn't really need protection. I think I can just check this. And we can now start blasting off here, like so. We will start blasting off. Hope he connected with a 10. Hope he turned some sort of equity, but doesn't actually get there on the river. Can we make that happen? Make sure that he does not get there on the river. He is going to pay lots and lots of time banks. Not sure what this means. Hopefully only good things, like he calls. All right. Oh my God, another time bank? Is he just going to time bank to for 3 minutes straight? All right. You can let it go. I almost got you to pay me off. I almost got you to pay me off. We have this hand here where I probably could have raised on the turn or on the flop, on the river, whatever the hell. I can't even speak English. Probably could have raised versus the small bet on the river. Oh well. I was at the Fallow riots when they removed the wild PK. That's pretty insane to hear about. Dude, it's just so cool to hear about like RuneScape lore. Can you play in New Jersey without a social? I don't think you can play it all without a social, but you can play in New Jersey, JJ. Remember a few years ago, Jagex said they were going to free up old usernames from banned accounts, inactive accounts. Maybe it was just a completely erased by Jagex. Yeah. I want my old name. Sad. Sad things to hear. Worked so hard as a 9-year-old to have a pretty sick free-to-play account. I mean, it's literally what I did. I spent all my time. Wow, this is pretty cool to have 2 pair, but maybe you can bluff an ace or a club. Don't really think I'm allowed to check raise with this hand. I'm just hoping. Oh my God, how do you check an ace twice? This guy's the best. He was definitely going to bet the river if it was not a club, I guess. What a great check. This is available in Louisiana, Brian. It is available in 46 states, just not Washington, Idaho, Michigan, and Montana. You can play anywhere else in the U.S. How am I up $1 million, Joey says. I don't know. If I'm being honest with you, the downswing seems like it's lasted for forever. I don't remember the last time I've won anything of significance, like in profit, like for a month or something. But I don't know either, man. I'm also confused just as you, but that's what my phone says. So I'm going to believe what I've input over the years. If I could change, when we go back in my poker career and change one thing, what would it be? I don't know what I would change. If I had to change one thing, it's really hard. If I had to change like one day, I guess I would just erase my biggest losing day, right? Didn't show up and play Hustler the time I lost like 500. That's pretty bad. Me losing 500K in one day was really bad. That one hurt a lot. That was a big hand. So yeah, I would want to change that, I guess. If I had to change something, it would probably be that. Lost a lot of monies that day. Bark just won his first tournament. Congratulations, dude. That's awesome. It's really hard to win tournaments. So getting a win under your belt feels pretty good, man. I'm really happy for you. There is a 22 Sweep Coins late night hyper. Max late reg is in 50 minutes. I might hop into that. Could be convinced to hop into that if I'm still streaming. I'm streaming for an hour, so in 50 minutes, it'll be like 2 hours. It'll be like, oh my god, it's midnight already. Jeez. I am so awake for it to be midnight right now. Shoebat, my first account. Oh yeah, I see this. What stakes did I play to win that? All the stakes, man. I have played all the stakes, pretty much. Hello, Kaino. Kaino? That's how I'm going to pronounce it. You can let me know if that's incorrect. Aiden, I don't know what this question is referring to. It feels like you're baiting me somehow. I don't know how you're baiting me. Would I hop in a all-in for millions stream? I don't know what that means. I don't like how we go every flop multi-way. I don't love it one bit. Hard to win when you don't hit. This much I'll tell you. Very hard to hit. I ain't saying. Oh, we have a big pot on this table. Queens versus aces. Pretty hard for you to win when I have a queen. Let's go. Potophobia? Now I'm missing like 3 things. Potomophobia. Potomophobia. I literally am so bad at English. Let's go, dude. Good hand. Nice hand for you. TCG. What is TCG? Hard to spell TCG. You ask me how am I up $1 million, and then you say you need an investor. I don't know. I don't know if that is the best way to start off a fruitful business relationship, Joey. You know, when you doubt what I tell you the first thing, and then you say, I need an investor. Pal, I need one too, man. I don't have any money. I couldn't even play the $1 million game. What a disaster. Caden, I think you're more of a saint for listening to me answer the same questions over and over again. Okay, now Joey's saying good things about me. Fine. Have $1 million. You know what? Fine. You can have it. Take it all. Dylan, how's it feel to play 248? I'm enjoying the experience. If you can tell on the screen where my cursor is upright, I'm doing a challenge. So I'm really glad at least I can multi-table, because damn, single tabling 248 was kind of brutal sometimes. But I'm doing this challenge where I want to prove to myself that I can win at all, and why not do it here? So I want to devote like a big chunk of time, go back to like lower stakes, play against the population, develop and curate like a winning strategy, because I haven't really been able to win much at all in a very long time. And I'm working with Peak, my buddy Justin, who runs it. There's like a banner. They are doing new and big things. It's like a spin-off from poker coaching. There's same people that run poker coaching, and they made this software called Peak that I'm an affiliate of. So I'm using the trainer and trying to be better and develop good habits, create a better process for playing the game. All of the things to kind of curate more discipline in my life and in my poker game in an attempt to win, because it's been a very long time since I've won. So if I can't win at 248 10,000 hands, then maybe I shouldn't be able to play like 500 1k or whatever, 100 200 stakes. So going back to the basics, I've played a lot of times, played a lot of hands. I've only played like 2,800 hands over the past couple weeks, but yeah, trying to get through this challenge, trying to see some good results, also good for like my mental health and mindset whenever I can start winning. So that's the challenge. The flip side is that if I don't win in this challenge, I would have spent a lot of time, but I'm gonna give away $100,000 if I don't win. So that's my punishment. Glad you like it. Who's owned? Why no multi-table? I am multi-tabling. I just can't really fit it on a screen. So I try my best to switch back and forth. I'm only playing 2 tables because streaming, and I just can't really focus at all. If I were to play more tables, you can play up to 4 tables at once, but I would much rather do 2. Try to play as well as I can while still interacting with you guys. That was a pretty big bet, man. That was a pretty big bet. All right. I mean, folding here seems crazy, but fine. I love how everyone thinks I was asking for a donation for the $1 million game. It really irks me. It really pisses me off, genuinely, when people think I like begged for money for whatever reason. So begging for free money to free roll like a poker game is just like not how the economy works, and not at all what my ask was. And definitely some accountability on my part. But like RJX, dude, I never asked for $1 million to play. I asked for staking, which is what I did the year before. And I guess just because I lost money, everyone thinks I'm like asking for a free roll to play in poker and like gamble degenerately. It's just annoying. It makes me not want to sell any action ever. It's like a very reasonable thing to do in poker, to sell action to offset some risk. Doug Polk sold 75% the 2 times he played in the $1 million game. If, it's very reasonable. So I was asking for people who wanted to stake me and buy action to do so. Didn't beg. To be honest with you, I can just have friends. Like, the annoying thing is that like I just have friends who could just like snap by all of the percentage, piecemeal it, like 5% here, 5% there from a handful of buddies, and then I would have raised enough money to play in it. I just wanted to do something nice and offer what I thought was a pretty good opportunity and spot to people who have supported me the most, which is the people who watch the videos. But then obviously when there's like a couple 100,000 people watching, maybe 1,000 or 2 or 3 of them misconstrue it, and then like the headlines of people saying I'm like begging for money and trying to scam my followers or whatever is so frustrating. Honestly, it's genuinely so frustrating because it's like the complete opposite, and I'm like negative free rolling myself to allow access to like strangers, people I don't know, to buy action, and like very small percentages too. Like for the friends that I would hit up or I did sell to the year before when I played the game, would buy like 1 to 5 to 10%, right? Versus like, I think like the average person would put down a reasonable amount, maybe $50 to $100, but $50 to $100 is a very small percentage of a million, 0.01% or something like that. 100 divided by a million is 0.01%. So it's just like frustrating. It's just frustrating on my end. It's just whenever I see this, it tilts me so hard. It just tilts me so hard whenever I get accused of like begging for money and begging for donations. Because it's like, it couldn't be further from the truth. I'm just giving up equity and selling 1-to-1 in what I think is a pretty reasonable spot, in a spot where I think I could just sell at markup somehow. Then I just get a bunch of negative publicity. God, it's so annoying. Shane, no slow rolling. No slow rolling you. I did not mean to do it, but I had to take the video. If I had a 55% chance to double any amount of money, how much would I wager? I would wager $1 million. Seems like a fine spot to flip at 5%. That's the poker player in me. Podomophobia. You played 1,900. I mean, you're 4-tabling, right? I assume. That's sick, dude. You are on the grind. You have 20,000 hands played, bro. You are grinding. You don't have to share this, but I'm really curious how much you're up through the 20,000 hands. You must be up a lot, because obviously you're a winning player. Adrian, I am up money. Yeah, I think. I need to do the math, but I bought in for 400-ish big blinds here, and then I've actually added on more here. I'm pretty much even, I think. 55. I think I'm even. I'm not up piles, but I'm definitely not down much. Somewhere around even. Speedy, you will get the sweep coins at the end of the month. I'm just going to be redeeming everyone's 10 sweep coins at the end of May, since the promo will last all month. I don't really want to like go in and manually click each account. I'd rather just select the whole group that qualify and then dish out the 10 sweep coins that way. So sorry you have to wait. Aiden, I mean, isn't the whole table with 10K chips and Hustler the all-in for million stream? Isn't that what it's called? I don't know what that is, Aiden. I have no idea what you're asking about, if I'm being honest with you. I am on Twitch. I just kind of stream on Twitch for the funsies. What's your best advice to get better and move up to higher stakes? If you want to get better, I work with a site called Peak. It's the new product created by Poker Coaching, and it's like kind of their AI solves. So you can run through a lot of trainer stuff. I've been using it for this challenge actually, so that'll be included in my video. If you want to get better, I think that's a pretty good tool. A good buddy of mine, Justin Saliba, runs it, and he's put in infinite work on creating the product, and he's a very good poker player. So I trust these solutions to be correct. I trust the trainer to be a pretty good tool to get better. And then moving up in stakes, just putting in volume and saving enough and taking relatively aggressive shot takes. That'll be good. But I do have a link. There's not a plug, but it turned into one. But do have a link in the description if you want to check out Peak. I am a big fan of the software. What's my Iron Man's name? My Iron Man name is I Straddle. my old school RuneScape name that I'm playing on right now, I haven't really touched for a while, so the stats are not impressive. You can see how many hours I've put in. I space Straddle. I don't have spraggy skills for multi-tabling. Any videos coming up? Watching me play is too much. I'm working on some videos in the pipeline. The videos that you're going to see moving forward are going to be a little higher effort and quality. Selling action is fine. Yeah, I mean, I definitely titled it in a way to make it clickbaity. I guess we're going to go back to this subject. I titled it in a way to make it very clickbaity and almost like rage bait. And it worked a little too well. So, sure. I mean, it's also like a weird spot, right? Like, I think it's a weird spot for me to show off my true like feelings on the situation, because getting invited to the $1 million game is like a pretty huge win. At the time, at least, I thought I was winning. But to be able to play for this amount of stakes, for this high stakes, against, for the most part, recreational players, and being like considered the pro or whatever, right? Like, I think everyone can kind of read between the lines that it's a pretty good spot as a poker player. And I can't just outright say, hey, I think I'm winning in this game. I think I'm better than the people in this game. And I think it's like a pretty good investment. Like, I don't think it's really smart to say this outright in a very public video. I can say it here because it's on live stream or whatever with a few hundred people. But and also I'm just down infinite money now over the past little bit. But back then, like, I was doing pretty well. I was winning. I was on a mini downswing, but I was definitely doing fine financially to play it. And my track record was fine. I don't know. It's just like, I can't really say outright like, hey, I think I should be selling at markup because I'm whatever. I spend a lot of time playing poker. It just seems like an overall bad look to get future invites. So it's like a political game, and like, I don't know, man. I regret selling for the whole thing in general, and I don't even want to like push selling at all moving forward because I just don't need to. Like, truthfully, I really don't need to sell. I can just sell privately, and I have no PR disaster nightmare around it. So I don't know. People can just say whatever they want. I'm not scamming people. It's just frustrating. Kings is a pretty good hand. It's just frustrating because I truly did not need to sell. I did not need to sell publicly, but to help like my friend Tyler who runs Stake Kings out, happy to offer a small piece. It's not even like I offered a big piece. I think I offered like 10%. And like, I could send out a text. Like, I don't know. Think about like the efforts I took into making the video, detailing it all, and then I offer only like 10%. I could have just texted one buddy and then he would buy 10%. Like, could have just done that instead. So, and then now to have like the negative backlash is just like really frustrating. What's the max number of tables? You can play unlimited. You can play unlimited tournaments, and then up to 4 tables in ring games, cash games. Might have to switch tables. This one's getting kind of dusty. We have a pretty good hand to see a flop with. How did Wolfgang and I meet? I met him during COVID. It was actually kind of a cool story. Let me play. Ha ha! Ha ha! Oh, let's go. Let's go, man. Let's have a great time. What a great time this is. I think we actually get to check raise a lot of hands too, like 8s and stuff, but we'll go a little small here. We'll go 30. We're going to go with a small check raise. But this is pretty sweet. We also have a pretty big hand over here. Oh my god. I might just be all in here for 100 bigs. Ace king. Oh my god, we get 3. Oh my god, we have a lot of hands happening. I'm going to jam the ace king. I'm going to call this here. Oh, potomophobia folds. All right. Oh man. This is actually a fine river turn. Fine turn. He 3-bet the flop. Dude, what is happening in this? What is happening here? Am I just all in? I mean, he just put so much money in. How do I expect him to fold anything? I'm not going to, whatever. Play it like a normal person. I don't think I need to just like jam. I don't think he has bluffs. I just think like, will he value bet like 10s or 9s or something? Oh, wow. He did have a bluff. That's sick. I mean, I respect that a lot, to be honest with you. Wow, we just won a really big pot. But I do respect that a lot. What hand number was this? 8, deuce, 3, 4. Dude, I respect that a lot, him doing that, if I'm being honest with you. It's really hard to find, like, complete airball bluffs. But to have one there is pretty amazing. I mean, I gotta give the guy credit. It's pretty amazing to have an airball bluff. Dude, my 8... I don't know why my 8 number on my keyboard is completely just gone. Doesn't work anymore. All right. 6-7 versus king queen. We're getting some really cool hands today. Ace. Hand number... What was this? 2921. All right, we're turning it around. This session is being turned around at the very least. I started off punting off a buy-in, and we've at least making some of it back. Oh, thanks for being so transparent. Dude. Dude, you're up piles, bro. You're literally up piles. Dude, I'm really happy to hear that. Congrats on all the success, and sounds like you're doing pretty well. Very, very happy to hear how well things are going for you. Games are getting reg heavier with the multi-table for sure, but... wow, just win here. It's pretty cool. How many hands have I played so far? I'm through 2,900 hands, so I'm getting close to 3,000 hands total. I cannot reveal my numbers and stats. I mean, I guess, dude, I have this hand. I just will give up, dude. I just, like, don't really think bluffing here is gonna be working out. Really misplayed it. I don't like how I played that hand at all, but oh well. This is weird. It goes quarter, quarter. Fold, I guess. Chris, now that you can 4-table, what bankroll would you suggest for having? I don't think 4-tabling makes a difference on what stakes you play, determining with your bankroll. So whatever you were playing before is good. I think like the stakes don't matter because it's just about the volume that you put in. So sure, it feels like you are more invested. All right, we're gonna try this again. This needs to work, or else I will be very upset. 544. I would like this to work, please. Am I gonna make any 1 hour plus videos with tons of hands? I'm going to definitely create highlights. I don't know what the format of the video will be so far. I definitely plan. Dude, King 9's really going to be the death of me, isn't it? I think we could just go big size. How crazy is this? Dude, we're just going to blast. Nice. I actually win this time. I'm going to make more of a story-based video about this, but yes, definitely will showcase lots of hands. And some hands that you see in this stream, I'll probably include. I played some pretty big hands this stream. But I'm going to have to go through the catalog and kind of break it down, and I don't know yet. In terms of the actual video idea, I have lots of flexibility, which also means lots of options and a lot more work to do. Oh, Justin! The Gamble Bro. Hello. You cannot use my code if you already signed up with no code. Unfortunately, GG's. There's no way to add a code after the fact. I'm at 3,000 hands, give or take. Good 4-bet, podomophobia. Good fold, really. Oh, the Wolfgang story. Well, look, I was playing pots and I kind of forgot about it. I met him during COVID. It was the first time I went to California. I actually went to visit Justin, who's in the chat. Went to LA to visit my buddy for the first time because I've never been to LA before, but it was during COVID. So I did like 2 weeks in I did 2 weeks in California, 1 week in LA, 1 week in San Diego, and it was just like a real degenerate time, I must say. Really, really degenerate. But when I went to San Diego, I went to play at Ocean's 11, and then Wolf saw that I was there and just like out of the blue decided to drive like 2 hours down to meet me, and we played poker, made a vlog together. We vibed pretty well, so we became good friends. And then we met up that way. But I thought it was really cool that he drove so far. He drove. It was a 1 day like little trip. Like, and we hung out for maybe like a couple hours. All right, we're gonna call this. We hung out for a couple hours, and he had to drive back home for another 2.5 hours, whatever, from Ocean's 11. And he left at like midnight or something like this. So it was a full day thing for him, and I thought it was cool to meet him, and we got along. And I didn't really know many people in the poker world, or gambling world, or really anyone in general. It was still COVID was still when I was like starting up, making videos and stuff. Wasn't super well connected. So to meet someone who was also like a peer, I guess, like a fellow creator, it understands the space and was trying really hard to make it work. It was cool, and he put in a lot of effort to make sure we hung out. So that's the story. Just a nice, wholesome story of friendship. No drama, just friendship. So I've got some chips in front of me now. I don't know what is happening, but casually, it's starting to run pretty good. I'm in for 1,600 here, so I'm up like 800. I'm up like maybe a buy-in here, which is pretty sweet. And then I'm in for, let's say, 900 here. I don't really know. So I'm up like 500 here. So I'm up like 1.5 buy-ins. So that's fun for the challenge. And I don't think I've actually played that many hands. 8, 2, 5, 1. I started with 8, 0, 6, 7. So I've played about 200 hands. That's like, dude, it's crazy, dude. Like 10,000 hands, everyone says like 10,000 hands is nothing. But oh my God. Justin, I just saw it, bro. Wake the fuck up, Justin. Scared of when he was falling asleep. Yeah, man, I've played 200 hands. 10,000 hands seems like such a long shot away. But everyone tells me that, like, oh, 10,000 hands isn't even that big of a sample. Like, it's a sample size, but it's not like the biggest sample size to see if you're a real winner or not. But man, it feels like I'm just snailing along here, just because it's full ring. Like if we played like Blitz, where you pretty much just like see hands, and only play, like you can just snap pre-fold and then move on, then you get a lot of hands in. But man, this is slow. This is very slow. I've been streaming for an hour and a half. I get 200 hands in. It's not a lot of hands. It's just not a lot of hands. Just playing. I'm spending a lot of time playing. I'm sure part of my phobia, dude. He's only played 20,000 hands. I'm curious how many hours you've spent playing and grinding. I mean, I'm not complaining, right? But I'm not complaining at all. It's just gonna take a while. This is what I signed up for the challenge. It's gonna be a bit. It's gonna take some time. Here's what I'm curious about. For people watching, very curious, because you guys know you guys are watching the stream. You guys know I'm doing this challenge. Should I upload them and just like all at once at the end? So kind of just like upload them sparingly, like week by week, or do you think it's cooler if I just randomly uploaded them? So like I'm currently 3,000 hands in. Like I kind of have a video that could be made for the first like 2,000 hands. First 2,500 hands. Holy shit. First 2,500 hands I have pretty much made. Should I upload that? And then like in a month or 2 or 3, then part 2 comes out? Like I don't think that's a good idea at all. I feel like that would not be super fun. I feel like it wouldn't be good for the story. So my original plan is just like wait till all 10,000 hands is finished, look at the total footage that I have, and then try to create like a multi-part series that can be interesting and entertaining to watch. Compartmentalizing each like kind of stage of the challenge. Because the first 1,000 or 2 hands was spicy, let me tell you. I'm in position of you, man. Let's play a pot. Matt, don't you have a video playing airball in a 5-5 game at Ocean's 11 back then? Yeah, that was the same weekend where I went to Ocean's 11. It wasn't 5-5. It was 10-20. It was a really big shot take for me at the time, like an insanely big shot take. And then airball bluffs me off of a monster pot that I make like a fold with like top pair or something like that. And he windmills the bluff in my face and is like laughing like normal airball is. But that was my introduction. I think that was probably the first private game I've ever played. It was the first private game I ever played. It was a really big shot take for me. I bought it for like $9,000, and I was only playing 5-5 at the time. But then I just jump up to play 10-20, and it's not like a normal 10-20 either. It's just like a super splashy. Like I sit down and I immediately played like a 5K pot or 10K pot or whatever, and I lose. It's terrible. It was a terrible experience to like sit down with a shot take, and literally the first hand I got dealt in, I lose a monster pot. It was like some random PLO thing too. I don't know how to play PLO. I wasn't there to play PLO. I wanted to make a vlog about Hold'em, and then the first hand I sit down, I lose in like a PLO bomb pot. It's just not a fun experience. But then yeah, it's pretty funny now looking back on that video. It's pretty cool I have the video saved, where I probably could like title it differently too. It's like first time I ever met airball, playing airball before he became airball. Justin with the I can't do the crazy Asian accent on stream, man. The only bad things happen if this became public. If we did the accent, this just get canceled immediately, bro. The blinds are 2, 4, 8. 2, 4, 8. Damn it. They're now 70. They're now 20-70. It's fine. I don't. Okay. I was gonna make a painful fold, but I will make a very disciplined fold now. Scott says he's played 6,500 hands and it was like 20 hours. That math doesn't seem right at all. That math sounds like too good to be true. 6,500 divided by 20? You do not play 300 hands an hour. Not on this side, at least. Maybe on Blitz. I mean, I don't even know if you can play 300 hands an hour on Blitz. What? Or you have to multi-table a lot. What is happening? It's a lot of hours being spent playing full ring. Here, I'll just check. Oh, hello, lucky number 4. Hi. We're gonna click you. I'm gonna click you, pretty much. Hi. So good to see you. I want to target a queen, but probably should just target 2 pair. Maybe queen 10. Maybe he can. Can't get anything out of him. Hello, T-Big. Upload a weekly vid and make it like 20 minutes. I can't make it a weekly video. I want it to be a good, well-produced video. Dekla wants it all at once. You want all 10,000 hands all at once in a... I did the math on this. I need to play 250 hours single table to get through 10,000 hands. So if you guys want 5 hours of footage all at once, by all means, go ahead. It's going to be the most boring video of all time. But with the multi-table now, then it's going to be like... I think I've literally... I mean, I'm 3,000 hands in. I'm less than 3,000 hands in, and I think I've spent at least... I'm like 40 hours playing. Like, it's been a lot of hours playing this. And we're going to see a flop with jacks, please. Seems like a pretty good flop. Probably just going to be... check raising because it needs protection. The size doesn't seem to make much sense. I would have much rather seen something bigger. So we're going to go with 45 bigs and get it in on the turn is probably the plan here. Yeah, we're just going to get it in now and hope for the best. So let's play maybe a $1,500 pot. I want to see a tank call, not a snap call, tank call. All right. This is the tank I wanted. All right, that's fine. Maybe he had overcards or something. That seems okay with me. Seems totally okay. I folded to airball. I know, I folded to airball before he was airball. Safe. Justin says, you are Chinese guy. No cancel. What was the hardest session to drive home from? How'd you pick yourself back up? I don't think I'm picking myself back up still these days. I've had some tough drives home. I think what was really cool about some of my biggest losses are that I had some good friends talk to me and be there. I remember I lost 500 and I just had some close friends drive very far to my place and we just talked for like an hour or two. That was really nice. Shout out to Mariano and Karan. But I've had sessions where I just like screamed in my car on the drive home and like was losing my mind. That was at 1-2 when I first started playing. I probably lost like $500 in college. Had 3K to my name. Seems pretty detrimental at the time. seems really bad. Stick D. I also do the sick D. It comes deep from the throat. That sounds horrible. That's how the Vietnamese accent is, though. Real, gotta deep throat the words. It's gonna be a bad clip. Nobody tell WPT I said these things, please. All right, man. All right, fellas. I need to desperately use the bathroom. That's really all I have to say. I need to desperately use the bathroom, and it's 12:30. Justin, where the hell are you in the world? I'll just text you instead of asking you on stream. All right. I think it's time to end the stream. As much fun as it has been. I loved all the RuneScape talk. For those who want to play some Club WPT Gold, link in the description below. I'm doing a giveaway. Any new person who registers, makes an account, and signs up and purchases the $20 minimum gold coin package gets a free $10 on the house, or well, on me. So if 1,000 of you guys do it, I lose a lot of money. So kind of torn how many people I want to know about this. But yeah, if you make an account and purchase the minimum for the whole month of May, I'm giving out $10 to everyone who signs up, and you will get it at the end of the month because I'm just going to give everybody $10. So that's how it's going to work. So if you're in the US, you want to play some online cards and you don't know what this is yet, I've talked about this site everywhere. Use code Rampage, link in the description below. Scott, yeah, I mean, it feels like 20 hours because you've had such a great time playing. You've had such a fun time playing. Caden he says, I don't pick myself up. I dig the hole where I lay. The hole, I'm deep underground, man. I'm very deep underground. When's the next Hustler session? Roman asks. Not for a while. Every time I show up, I just get completely torched. It needs to stop happening. I've lost like 300K the past 5 times I've gone. More than 300, I think. It's a complete disaster, Roman, and I can't keep losing at these rates. It's not sustainable. I can't just show up to Hustler and expect to lose $100,000 every single time I show up. It gets old. And I run out of money really fast that way. So maybe I could just keep playing on this site. Play some 248, slowly grind up a buy-in or something. I don't know. Marty. Yeah, I think I heard about that. a lot of Mohegan regs weren't happy that I did that. To be fair, look, don't blame me. I rarely ask to get permission to record anywhere. So don't blame me for them overreacting. But they never hit me up. I mean, they could have asked me to take down the video. I wasn't going to take down the video, but they could have contacted me in some way. Am I going to join the tournament? Oh my god, there's a tournament. Dude, I can't. I'm going to go to bed. Late night hyper, 3K guarantee. I can't do it. As much fun as it would be, I want to go to bed at a reasonable time. What is happening? Jack 10 versus Queen Jack of Spades. Wow, that's actually a pretty insane cooler. Good night, Adrian. I'm off to bed too, man. All right, I'm calling it quits. Thanks for tuning in. Let's just see. No, I want to see how much I'm up. So I want to stand up here. I guess I'll show you guys this table maybe. 8 deuce 9 1. Well, I can't even show you guys like the lobby. Damn it, terrible. I guess I can just look at it. Okay, well I have to play this. All right, well I sat out of that game. Now we're gonna play this until I need to literally be like, I have to play until the blinds get to me because I kind of already paid for it, and every hand matters in this challenge. So I'm trying to take it as seriously as possible because I want to win. I don't want to free roll myself. But thanks for tuning in, guys. At the end of this, I'm going to hop off and then just do some accounting and see how much I'm up, how much I've won. Hopefully I've won. Jesus, I can't even count. I can't count my money yet. I'm about to play a pot versus potomophobia. Let's call. Kind of, because it's a little too late to 3-bet. I kind of want to lock it up. These are very truthful things I'm saying. Ah, damn it. What? Oh, yeah, I guess he just plays heads up. Tyler, what could you sign up? I would email support, and they can let you know. That is the only way to find out. Oh, the old school RuneScape talk got you there. Dude, I would love... Okay, if anyone wants to add... I'm going to fold, I guess. Anyone that's still here and watches RuneScape, you feel free to add me. Next time I sign on, I'll just accept. My username is I_straddle. Is my hardcore Iron Man account. And I want to have more friends there. I don't have any friends on the account. I kind of just solo grind. So it'd be cool. It'd be cool to see if anyone's online at the same time as I am, very infrequently. I should do a GoFundMe every single time I play HCL. Look, people will just say I'm trying to scam again and raise money and get donations. All right, how many more hands I got? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 more hands. And then I get to do some accounting to see how much I have won or lost this session. We've played 230-ish hands. 230 hands. It's fucking not enough hands, man. But at least multi-table is back. It's here. I can grind through a lot of hands. These are all going to be great things. And I hope to log my 7th winning session in a row. That would be genuinely amazing. All right, we're going to play this hand. Let's get involved. Don't you dare. All right. Let's get involved. Let's play some hands. Let's just have a great time, shall we? Let's have a grand old time. So I started the account with 33,638. And now... Wow, I just realized how much I'm up. This is crazy. I'm not going to say anything yet. This pot could get big. But I'm up a substantial number, which I think is insane. I'm kind of torn here in these spots where I turn second pair. Like, is it greedy to go for value? Kind of. Do I want to? Yes. Could I also just get completely wrecked by potomophobia? Also, yes. Is a more appropriate size potentially like overbetting? Yes. How do I win the pot now? I have no idea. I have no idea how I win this pot. Was it super greedy to bet the turn with a 9? Yes. Did I lose a decent chunk of profits there because I'm an idiot? Also, yes. All right, we're going to top 8297 is the remaining count. So I'm just going to do some 8297. Oh, I played exactly 230 hands. Holy shit. I played exactly 230 hands. And I'm going to look at my account balance. Sir? How does this work? How do I... What happened? Oh, okay. Oh, I had to leave the table. All right. And I know you guys see a black screen, but oh well. And I won 1237, so I bluffed off like $100. 1237. All right, that's a really good win considering I lost $800 to start, and then we just climbed all the way back. So, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys watching. Have a good night. Club WBT code Rampage. It's a pretty good site. I've won 7 times in a row now, so.